An addict is always an addict. No matter how much you try to help them, they'll always like be downs and ups. It's really up to them to figure out what to do when they're down. My name's Jonah. Both of my brothers, older brothers, 22 and 20 now, have been alcoholics and drug addicts since their freshman year of high school, more or less. When I would come home from school, my brother and his friends would be in the alcohol cabinet. They would go through all the bottles and like take swigs of it just for fun. They were coherent during high school, but then after they graduated high school, you can see like it looked like they weren't educated. Then after that, after high school, it went a little downhill and he started to get into harder drugs, as in cocaine, heroin. He tried crystal meth before, but his drug of choice was heroin. And my other brother, Aaron, they were best friends since the beginning of high school. So they would do the drugs together, they would drink, they had the same friends. Like they always make jokes about how, like who's gonna survive longer than the other one. They don't care that it's like, their lives are actually in danger. They would sell and buy heroin along with cocaine. And my mom, I remember her finding needles all around the house, like all around the room, and she would confront them about it. They would lie about what they were doing, and my parents like obviously wouldn't buy it. They would kick them out for the night, and then my parents would realize if they like kicked them out, then they would surely die. It's really taken a toll on my mom though. She's like going through depression right now because she watched her brother go through the same thing and he died. He was murdered by the people that were giving him drugs because he didn't pay them back. So she's like scared that they're gonna end up dead in a junkyard like he was. I remember like I came home from school one day, like I just drive into the parking lot and like my brother run out to my car and he's just like, Jonah, if you see anybody come around the house, run inside, lock the doors, come find us. They can't pronounce words as well as they used to, and they can't hold up conversations, especially with my dad. My mom can understand it, but my dad, he has no, like he grew up with like strict parents. He started drinking when he was 21 in college, and then to have like his kids be drug addicts and drinking at the age of like 13, and he just has no way to like relate with them. So it's a struggle for my dad to get along with them. Austin, he relapsed on heroin about a month ago. The best thing that they can do is like have supportive people around them, but like not supporting the addiction, but to a point where like my parents, they let them live in the house if they agree to no drugs or alcohol. Little subtle things like that, and you just have to hope that they get through it, and then you try to like, if there's really an issue, you need to tell them to go to a rehabilitation center and to get like good AA. And by then it's really up to them. You can only support them.